So of course you go and you find some like pictures of her on Reddit or something and you beat your meat again. First things first, I just made an order of some gym equipment. I won't quite say what, but it is for one of my companies that I've started with two of my friends. So it feels amazing. We're making some good progress. Go in contact with the supplier, finalize the designs. We're getting that ordered in. It feels good to spend your own money on something that you believe in, you know, guys. I feel really good. Second of all, it's 6 a.m. right now. If you guys are anything like me in my teenage years, when I was like 14, 15, you have not heard of waking up before midday unless it was for school. You gotta change that habit, guys, because trust me, seeing like outdoors, it's pretty cool. You know, I feel like a Disney princess out here. There's like animals, you can probably hear the birds and stuff just as I'm walking around here. I can't wait till I walk into a dog walker and they'll be like, why is this guy fucking talking to the camera like that? Like, what's going on? And be like, I'm just trying to improve guys' lives, you know, I'm doing what's self-improvement, bro? I'm gonna end up doing some push-ups with some like 50-year-old guy. So yeah, what's the point of today's video? The point of today's video, guys, is I'm gonna keep it nice and short, to be honest, probably under 10 minutes. Alright, so let me run you through the morning routine of what I used to do when I was younger. And this wasn't that long ago, this was like 2 years ago, probably. Just when I was starting out uni, actually. So let me run you through the morning routine of what I used to do. Wake up, beat my meat like a little monkey, and that wasn't enough. I'll do it once, probably on like Instagram or something. And I'll be like, oh damn, this girl's kind of hot. Scroll down. Now this is going to be so cringe for some of you guys, but don't lie, you literally do the same thing. So scroll down, find it, you'll be like, oh damn, this girl has an OnlyFans. So of course you go and you find some like pictures of her on Reddit or something and you beat your meat again. Fantastic, well done. You've covered yourself in your own seed twice and you're still in your bed, for fuck's sake. Like, what are you doing? Hopefully you go and have a shower after. If not, then like you're completely lost. Get off my channel, go to the Black Pillars, maybe they can help you out because I can't help you, you're too far gone, bro. No, I'm just kidding, but like, that's fucking disgusting. It's like the morning and you just go to work, go to school, and it's terrible. And what are you doing? You're doing nothing, you're just like wasting time. And obviously, you know, no nut guide coming soon. Jeez, there's like a lot of flies, there's like a burnt tree here. Little flies coming on me. Haha, coming guys. Wow, funny, I was just speaking about Nona and the flies are coming on me. You guys are hilarious. I can already see the comment section. So there's another choice that you can make, is get up with your lazy ass. It's literally 6 a.m. right now, as I mentioned. I just got to this cool place. You can just walk around the trees, enjoy nature. And it's almost like meditation when you walk and I have headphones with me because I was listening to a podcast before this. I'm actually doing some research on nootropics right now. This is partially for my own interest, partially for one of the companies that I'm involved in. So nootropics, for any of you guys, also known as like smart drugs and stuff like that. So it's basically just compounds that, how do I say this, for someone that's like unversed, in layman's terms, they help you think better, they help you concentrate. The really hardcore ones you might be familiar with are Adderall, Modafinil, things like that. And Modafinil more is like a wakefulness agent than anything. It's mostly given to people who have sleep apnea and things like that. Anyway, it's one of the more famous ones. And then there's sort of less aggressive caliber. For example, lion's mane mushroom, that's an interesting one that I've been researching about. Obviously there's the most famous and widely used stimulant in the world, which is caffeine, which is a drug, believe it or not, and things like that, guys. So if you're interested in those, guys, maybe I'll make a video, you know, a more plates, more dates style video, get my lab coat on and speak about that. Jeez, this video is looking beautiful. It's like the adverts for the phones that tell you, oh, this is how good the camera is going to be, but it never looks like that. And today it's actually looking like that. Anyway, enough about nootropics. I've already sidetracked within a minute of this video, guys. To the bulk of the content of today's video, get outside more. Nature is really good for you. Breathing in fresh air is good for you. Believe it or not, walking is a form of steady state cardio. It's going to help you burn more calories. If you're looking to burn fat, if you're interested in that, then it's going to help you do that. Another thing is, I know a lot of my audience over on TikTok is like 14, 15, 16, you know, you're like younger guys, you're just sort of getting the hang of things. So if you're anything like me, again, the sort of example I gave in the beginning, the mole man example of, you know, beating off like a monkey when you wake up instead of going out and doing something cool and productive. So if you're anything like me, guys, you would take any excuse whatsoever not to walk like your family dog, your pet. And that's stupid, guys. Don't be doing that. I'd say that's kind of like disrespectful to your parents because they probably bought you the dog. Unless you bought the dog, then, you know, respect to you, man. But it's kind of disrespectful. Like, you should, the least that you could do is walk the dog, pick up the shit, put it in a little bag and put it away. And if you're not recording a video like me, guys, you can just get up at like 5 a.m, 6 a.m. before school, because I know you guys are going to say, oh, well, I have school in the morning, and that lasts until 5, and then I have to play football, and then it's already 8, and then I have to eat, and I have to go to bed. Well, whatever, right? Stop being a mole, man. Get up earlier, stop living in the night time. You're going to be able to get shit done. So go out, get like your family pet with you, get a companion, go for a walk with them, because that's the least that you can do. You're gonna start building up good habits, right? So if you do this every day, you're gonna realize that it's good for you, that you're feeling better, that you can be more concentrated. Once you get into the habit of doing this, now I'm not perfect, I don't do this every day, but when I can, I do try to go for at least 2 walks a day. Try to go for one in the morning, try to go for one in the afternoon. I'll take my dog along, whichever one. Sometimes my dog's still asleep because he's pretty old. So like, I know you guys might be on the same boat, that your dog will be asleep and get angry if you try to take them out. So, you know, sometimes you gotta make those exceptions. So obviously you can't speak English to them. You can't say, oh, get up off your ass, get out there and get what belongs to you. You know, the dog's not on self-improvement, unfortunately. And so maybe I should start making a guide, self-improvement for dogs, how to get your dog a 6-pack, you know, how to get him to pick up girls. I'm kind of repeating myself here, but it is just good for you to get out there and go for a walk and see nature. I've literally been like a Disney princess. Today I've seen like rabbits, like little bunnies. I've seen Bambi, like deer. I've seen like ravens. I've seen a whole bunch of different birds, a lot of like snails and stuff. If you're following my TikTok, I probably made a video by now showing off all the stuff I saw today. Like a little child, bro. Like Scout Explorer or something. Nature is literally beautiful. And if you complain, oh, I can't go out because I don't have like clothes to go out to nature or whatever, I'm literally wearing like a grey tracksuit, wearing Air Forces, bro, black Air Forces. So I just picked up anything I could find in my room that I wasn't like needing, picked it up, got out. You know, it doesn't really matter because you're going out to nature. It's not like you're going to pick up girls on these trails, you know, bro. Just get whatever on and go for a walk. It's like exercise, you know. You don't need to take out like your Air Jordans, like your iced out watch to go out into nature. This is what self-improvement is really about. Like, obviously at the start of the video I said about like getting up and making a choice between literally beating off or going out for a walk. It's not as simple as that, but it's just about replacing the bad things that you do with good things, replacing instant gratification with delayed gratification, replacing, for example, going to McDonald's and eating like 40 bags of fries and 10 cheeseburgers with doing like healthy shopping, trying to get like grass-fed beef and things like that in your diet. Like, there's plenty of guides. I don't have to tell you guys, for example, how to eat. There's plenty of guides. If you're interested in like keto or something, just type in keto diet for bodybuilding, and I'm sure there will be 1,000 guides that know more than I do about diet. For example, like, I'm gonna endorse something that isn't even mine. Like, Coach Greg has there's a guy called Coach Greg, he's quite good. He has like a whole anabolic cookbook, so he tells you how to make like recipes that have less calories, more protein in them. And if you can't cook, if you don't know how to cook, if you're still living with your parents, for example, try to ask your mom, like, oh, mom, could you possibly make like this? Like, I know it's different than the stuff that we eat all the time, but I'm really trying to get into fitness. It'd be really nice, it would be really helpful for me. And she's your mom, she loves you, so she probably will make it for you. And if you're lucky, they might even buy it for you. Like, I'm sure if you buy like your own ingredients and come up to your mom and say, oh, I found this recipe online, could you please try it? Or I can help you, like I can peel the potatoes or whatever, you know. Like, I've always kind of cooked myself, so I've never had to say, oh, please help me peel potatoes. Just kind of learned the hard way, like, fuck it, if the knife slips on the onion and you cut yourself, fuck it, like, you just have to learn how to hold a knife properly. Plenty of YouTubers out there are going to tell you how to do that. Like, even if you want to watch Gordon Ramsay tell you how to do it and shout at you in Hell's Kitchen, then fair enough, you can look at that. But there's just kind of the beauty of self-improvement, is like, you realize that there's a lot more out there to life than you previously knew. It's not necessary that you take out the fun parts of life, it's that you just replace the self-destructive habits of good ones. For example, as stupid as this sounds, if you want to go and hang out with your friends, instead of going out like clubbing to a degenerate environment Like, leave your phones at home and go get in the car. Right, guys, if you don't have a car, then that's something that you gotta work for. You gotta work for that. I'm sure one of your friends will, or somebody you know, even take a bus or whatever, right? But get in the car, get some fishing gear. Now, animal rights activists, shut up. Like, you get the fish, you pick it, you take the hook out of its lip and you release it again. It's completely fine, okay? Like, don't come after me, please. Like, fishing is still okay. Go out with your boys, go fishing, and you'll be surprised. It's so relaxing. It's so, you can speak about so much stuff. It's really nice, you know. And if you're wasting time, for example, you're not getting any work done, you're not going to the gym or anything, you might as well do something nice, do something that's, you know, be out there in the fresh air, for example, rather than going clubbing or something like that, you know. And you're gonna have fun, trust me. Literally, there was like one summer that me and my boys, we went like exploring. We went to like these hidden underground caves and stuff, which I do not endorse because you could literally drown and it's bad for you. But like, it was fun and we learned a lot about our limits and stuff like that. There was a time where one of my friends fell into the ocean, into like a really tight gap. We had to get him out. And it was really scary, but because me and my other friend had gone to Air Cadets, we had some like first aid training, we had like some survival training, we almost knew exactly what to do. We kept him warm and stuff like that, and he was fine. It was very good, actually. It was good, like, life experience. Self-improvement to me is mostly about making small changes in your life, in your habits, and replacing bad habits with good habits, you know? And that's it, really. When you think about it, it's like, it's beautiful, bro. Like, you can be better, you can get more money, you can get better with girls, you can get like an aesthetic body just by replacing bad habits with good ones. And obviously there's a lot of hard work that comes into that, so I'm not trying to undermine that. I'm not trying to say that there's no hard work involved in this, because obviously there's a lot of hard work. I'm just thinking, like, my younger self right now would have been probably not awake for the next 6 hours, probably just got done playing video games for like the whole day yesterday. No goals, no nothing. The only change I've really made is to get work done, be productive, not play video games all day. And I still play video games sometimes. Like, some of my friends from different countries, for example, we hop on like a Discord call, we'll play video games. That's all right. Like, don't think that if you play video games once a week, you're some kind of degenerate and you're never gonna get money and you're never gonna get a girlfriend and stuff. It's totally possible, but obviously you can always have too much. And with video games, it's really easy to escape reality and they're just generally bad for you. So, for example, I don't go clubbing, but I do play video games sometimes. To be honest, guys, the most beautiful days and the best days, the most blessed days that I have is when I don't have time to even think about playing video games. Like, I've been working all day, working on like my companies, going to the gym, meeting up with guys to speak about new plans, new business ideas, that kind of stuff, reading through like customer emails. I'm just really grateful that I'm in this position right now. I didn't know how to speak for a second. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. It's happening. I can see it happening in my life already, guys, that it's just getting better and better. And I promise you guys that when you start on this sort of journey of self-improvement, you're going to see it from, maybe not from day one, but from the first few weeks, months, you're going to see things just changing in your life and it's just getting better and better. All of this is kind of linked. So I know it's kind of hard to believe that going for a walk every day is going to make you better at job interviews, but trust me, it will. So for me, walks are like an indirect form of meditation almost. And obviously I meditate as well. It's a bit more difficult. There's an app that's quite good actually for it. It's called Medito. So if you haven't meditated ever, go give that a try. Doing something like this is going to make you more mindful. It's going to make your mind stop racing all the time. It's going to give you space to think almost. Yeah, that helps in job interviews. Being able to be present. And I'm going to make a video about being present, because this, obviously today's video is all, none of it is scripted. It's all off the top of my head. It's literally 6 a.m. So, you know, as sharpness goes, you can get sharper during the day. But I think it was just important to speak about what I spoke about today. And yeah, thank you for staying this long in the video, bro. Obviously what I say matters to some extent, to some degree. So I'd love it if you subscribed. I'd love it if you gave a like, a comment for the algorithm. Get this message out there to more guys. And if you know someone that needs this video, if you know one of your friends that's like a little mole man and he's not getting anything done with his life, and you've just saw this guy on the internet say, oh, it is actually possible to get out of this like rut, to get out of this bad situation, then feel free to send him this video. and spread this message. Even if you don't want to send a video, even if you just want to say what you learned in it, it would be tremendous. Like, I've got my friends into self-improvement, and seeing them get better is one of the most beautiful things. And seeing like some of my followers, even like when I click, for example, on TikTok, go through the guys that follow me and see them like slowly implement things that maybe they learned from me, maybe they learned from someone else. It's just really beautiful, and it's why I'm in this game, guys. It's just really beautiful to see that I can help these younger guys and you guys. Like, it's like a younger version of myself. I wished I had something like this when I was younger, and I didn't. I had to learn it hard, and I learned the hard way. Like I said before, of the onion analogy, like if you're learning to cook and the knife cuts you and the onion, you know, it fucks up your hand, too bad. You just gotta keep trying, you gotta keep going, gotta get out there and get what belongs to you guys. I'll be seeing you soon. Hopefully you're making progress. Let's go.